Good morning, beautiful humans, and welcome to episode 48 of Monday Morning Medicine with Dr. Farah. For today's episode, I wanted to talk to you about don't feel guilty. Don't feel guilty. I think often we go through life feeling guilty in moments where we shouldn't even hold any guilt. I'll give you an example. I took Friday off of work so I could go watch my son propose. That should be one of the greatest moments of my life, one of the happiest moments of my life. And then there's that guilty part of, oh, why am I not at work? Why am I not with my students? Sometimes when we have a big project at home or at work and we stop to spend time with loved ones, we have that sense of guilt. As a mom, leaving to go to work and leaving your kids, we feel guilty that we're not a good enough mom or we're not a good enough employee. There's so many times in our life that we feel this guilt when we shouldn't. For me as an angel mom, I remember the first time after my older son passed and I actually had a good day and I hadn't cried and I smiled and I laughed and I lived. I remember going home and crying that night because I thought to myself, how dare I have fun without my son here? Here I am 7 years later and I've realized we shouldn't go through life feeling guilt. We should just live fully. I think that's something that I learned from both of my sons. From John living a full life and him being called home at the age of 22. And then I remember Brandon being so scared to send him out into the world after John passed. And he had to remind me, Mom, you gotta let me live. And so that's my wish for all of you, is that you live and you live fully, and that you live without guilt, unapologetically live your life. Everything else will wait. You shouldn't have to choose. Put all of that other stuff aside, don't feel the guilt, and be in that moment 100%. That's what I had this weekend. I got to watch my younger son Brandon propose to Tori, the love of his life, and I had truly had a guilt-free weekend. Nothing was going to steal that happiness from me. And a lot of times, yes, it's other people or other things that steal that happiness, but sometimes it's ourselves because that guilt that we feel. So live your life fully and don't feel guilty. Please do that. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Monday Morning Medicine with Dr. Farah. Until next time, stay healthy, stay true, and stay you, because there's only one of you.